Dyan Damron from Coach D Consulting is back with us to share a few ideas for back-to-school lunches, and it's got a neat learning twist too. And it's always good when you get kids involved in the kitchen and sneak in some learning when they don't even realize it.
That's right. And I've got a lot of tools and techniques to kind of show you, but first of all, I think it's important. We're doing ranch remix is what I'm going to show you.
Okay.
And you know, I think it's important for kids to understand where food comes from. It doesn't just come from a bottle at the grocery store or through a drive-through, you know, to actually make it and see where it comes from. So what I'm going to do, we've got, and it's tzatziki sauce, you know, if anybody's ever had Greek food.
Okay.
But it's very much kind of like a ranch dish. So what I've got in here is some Greek yogurt, and you know, I went ahead and put some of the spices and things in it. And you know, when they're counting, the kids can count and hold these little things, and when they put things in half, and when you're comparing half a teaspoon, you know, you're introducing fractions.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, and this is, I've got a half of a cucumber, and what I've done is I've just taken a spoon and cut out the seeds of it.
Okay.
And I've left, you'll see that I've left the end of it so that this is where they're going to hold it. And all you do is just grate this in there. And kids can do that. And that's what gives you the sweet flavor of tzatziki sauce.
Okay, super.
The grated, and you'll do half of this. And then the other tool that you're going to use, if you can, I've brought kid scissors, if you can put your adult fingers in the kid scissors. But I love cutting herbs with scissors, and this is something kids can do. And dill is very important in tzatziki sauce, our little ranch remix. And all you do is just, we're going to do 2 tablespoons, but I just kind of eyeball it. And that's, you know, all you have to do. And I've got over on the display, I think it's really cool to cut any kind of herbs. And you know, in this recipe you could use mint, or you could use cilantro, you know, anything. Use those scissors.
All right, super.
So once we get this, and we've got the finished product right here, but once we get that done, we're going to use it with some roll-ups. And this roll-up...
Yeah, kids love roll-ups, don't they?
Yeah. And you can use a tortilla, just a plain tortilla, or I also like to use, just to kind of change it up, is a piece of bread. And you've got, I like a French rolling pin because it doesn't involve the handles, and all you're going to do is just roll out the bread. And kids, again, can do this.
I've never thought about that, but from a consistency standpoint, some may like that better than the tortilla.
And again, just something different when you're doing snacks and lunches and things like that. And this is fun for kids.
Okay.
And then the next tool that we're going to do is chopping and cutting. And I'm going to do the adult version, and you're going to do the kids version. And any kid can use, you know, I think it's sort of like the pool. When you're at the pool, it can be a fun place as long as you're safe. And the kitchen is the same way. So I'm going to use a sharp knife, and kids can do this, and you want to use a claw, so you want to kind of keep your hands away when you go to cut. What I've got for you is actually a butter knife, so there's no sharp edges, and you've got a cheese stick, and all you're going to do is you're just going to copy me with my motion, and you're going to do the same thing with a cheese stick. And see, kids can do that and just learn how to chop.
Now, you've got a workshop coming up where you've got more great tips like this.
Yeah, I'm doing lots of workshops where we can talk about shopping and all kinds of, you know, getting back into the school, and all that's on my website. And you can also get more of these recipes, like the roll-ups and back-to-school lunches, all on my website.
All right, super too, and just planning and scheduling everything is very important right now.
It's very important, and I love what the earlier segment about having because I've got the dry erase board, but she did the chalk, which is perfect too.
Yeah, well, it's like we planned it, right?
I know.
Hey, thank you for being with us today. This is recipe number 5403, online now, and we will link you to CoachDConsultant.com for more information. Dyan can help you make healthy choices at home, at the store, and on the go.